I want you to think about the last video you clicked on YouTube. Not the last one you watched all the way through, the last one you clicked on. The one that caught your eye in a list of 10 other options and made you choose it. What made you click? Probably the thumbnail, but also right underneath it, the title. And whether you consciously registered it or not, something about that title communicated something specific to you in about half a second. And that half-second decision is worth everything on this platform. Your title is not a label. It's not a summary of what's in the video. It is a promise, a pitch, and a search signal all at the same time. And most beginner creators write it last, in about 2 minutes without a system. Hi, I'm Lindsey. It's time to talk about titles. Before I give you the formula, I want to make sure you understand what a title is actually trying to do. Because most advice treats it as one thing, when it's actually two things happening simultaneously. Job number 1 is rank in search. Did you know that YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world? Every day, billions of searches happen on the platform, and a significant portion of them result in someone finding a video they've never seen before from a channel they've never heard of. That discovery only happens if YouTube's algorithm understands what your video is about. And the primary way it understands that is through your title. Makes sense, right? This means your title needs to include words that real people are actually typing into the search bar, not the words you'd use to describe it. The plain, obvious words someone uses when they're looking for help. Here's where it gets really interesting. A title that ranks perfectly in search but doesn't make someone want to click is worthless. Because ranking means you showed up. Getting the click means someone chose you over everything else on the page. Those are different skills. Ranking is an SEO skill. Getting the click is a copywriting skill. And your title has to do both at once. Most beginner title advice focuses exclusively on one or the other. SEO guides tell you to stuff in keywords. Clickbait guides tell you to exaggerate everything. That doesn't work long term. The formula I'm about to give you is built to do both simultaneously. A title that ranks but doesn't get clicked is invisible. A title that gets clicked but doesn't rank is a lottery. You need both every time. Here's the framework. I call it the click formula. 5 elements in this order of priority. C. Clarity. This is the most important element and the one most beginners don't think about. When in doubt, be clear before you try to be clever. A title that makes someone think, "What does that even mean?" has already lost them. Clever titles work when an audience already knows you well enough to trust the click, even without fully understanding the promise. New channels don't have that trust yet. Your title needs to communicate the value immediately without ambiguity, without the viewer having to decode it. Test for clarity with one question. If someone who has never heard of you saw this title with no other context, would they immediately understand what the video is about and who it's for? If the answer is yes, it passes the clarity test. If the answer is probably, maybe, rewrite it. L. Lead with the viewer. The biggest title mistake beginners make, and this one is subtle, is writing titles about themselves or their video instead of about their viewer. The difference sounds small, but it changes everything. About the creator title, I tried meal prepping for a month. About the viewer title, how to meal prep for a week in under an hour, beginner guide. The first title is a story about you. The second title is a solution for them. Both videos could be identical in content, but only one of those titles makes a stranger think, "That's for me." The question to ask before every title: does this title speak to my viewer's problem, goal, or desire? Or does it speak to my experience of making the video? Lead with them every time. I. Include a keyword. A keyword is simply the phrase a real person would type into YouTube to find a video like yours. That's it. No slang or jargon, no complexity. The simplest keyword research you can do is this. Go to YouTube's search bar, type the broad topic of your video, and see what autocomplete suggests. Those suggestions are actual searches happening right now in real volume. Pick the autocomplete phrase that most closely matches your video's content and work it naturally into your title. Naturally is the key word. A title stuffed with keywords sounds robotic and actually performs worse than a clear, readable title that includes one relevant phrase. One keyword phrase, positioned early in the title if possible. That's the whole SEO requirement for a beginner title. C. Curiosity or a specific result. Once your title is clear, viewer-focused, and includes a keyword, it needs one more thing. You gotta give them a reason to click it right now over everything else on the page. There's two ways to create that reason. The first one is curiosity. That's a gap between what the viewer knows and what the title implies they'll learn. The one thing holding you back from starting your channel creates a curiosity gap. The viewer thinks, what is that one thing? I need to know. The second is a specific result, a clear, concrete outcome the viewer will get from watching. How to film a YouTube video in 15 minutes, phone only, promises something specific. The viewer can visualize the outcome before they click. Both of these will work. Curiosity tends to perform better for entertaining or personal content, and specific results tend to perform better for tutorials and educational content. Use the one that fits your video's actual promise, and make sure the video delivers on it because otherwise it's clickbait. K. Keep it short. YouTube displays approximately 60 characters of your title before cutting it off in most search results. The homepage, suggested videos. Anything beyond 60 characters risks the most important part of your title being invisible. The fix is simple. Write your ideal title first, then cut it down. The most important information, the keyword and the viewer's core benefit, should appear in the first 50 characters. Everything else is bonus. If you find yourself struggling to say it in 60 characters, that's usually a sign that you are trying to do too much. One clear promise per title. That's the standard. Real quick, go pull up your last 3 video titles right now. I'll wait. Run them through CLICK in your head. If 2 out of 3 fail clarity, that's not a you problem. That's just nobody ever taught you this before. Now you know. Okay, pause with me for a second. We're closing in on the end of this series. If you've been here since episode 1, look at what you've already built. Your first video, showing up consistently, editing without losing your mind, understanding why views were slow at first, thumbnails that actually get seen, and now your titles that get clicked. That's not nothing. That's a real foundation most people never even start. The creator mode. Ebook series picks up exactly where these videos leave off. It's the chapter-by-chapter companion to this whole series, and it's available to you right now. And if you're the kind of person who likes to go deeper than a 10-minute video allows, we built something for exactly that. It's called the Creator Mode Playbook. It's an instant download ebook series. Every title in the series goes chapter by chapter into the exact things we cover on this channel. Written specifically for beginners, priced so that you can easily invest in your future success. There's no reason not to grab it, and it's built on the same promise this channel's built on. Truth and facts, no overnight success stories, just real guidance that actually makes sense and helps you build your YouTube channel the right way, and our promise to support you in your journey. The Creator Mode. Ebook series. 0 subs, 0 shame. The Real Playbook. The full 7-chapter launch system. Nobody watched my first 10 videos either. How to keep going when views are slow. Film Friday, post all month. The batching and consistency system. Pick a lane. How to choose a niche you won't quit in 30 days. There's also a free ebook waiting for you. Camera shy to camera ready. 7 confidence tricks before your first take. Link is in the description below. Go check it out after this video. Okay, let's keep going. Before we wrap up, 3 title mistakes I see constantly from beginner channels, and the fast fix for each. Mistake 1. All caps for emphasis. Fix. YouTube's algorithm doesn't respond to capitalization, and all caps reads as shouting to a human reader. Use sentence case or title case. Save the emphasis for your thumbnail. Mistake 2. Vague, generic titles like My First Video or Funny Moments Number 3. Fix. No keyword, no viewer benefit, no click reason. Ask, what problem does my video solve or what result does it deliver? Lead with that. Mistake 3. Putting the channel name in the title. Fix. YouTube already shows your channel name below the title. Repeating it in the title wastes your 60 characters. Use every character for the viewer's benefit, not brand repetition. The click formula, 5 elements, every title. 1. C. Clarity. Be clear before you try to be clever. If someone has to decode it, you've lost them. 2. L. Lead with the viewer. Their problem, their goal, their desire. Not your experience making the video. 3. I. Include a keyword. The natural phrase a real person would search. One phrase positioned early. 4. C. Curiosity or result. A gap they need to close or an outcome they can picture. Give them a reason to click now. 5. K. Keep it short, under 60 characters. Most important information first. If this video helped you today, 3 things before you go. And it won't cost you a thing. Like this video. It tells YouTube this content is worth showing to other beginners who need it. Share it with one person who's been thinking about starting a channel. Just one. Subscribe and hit the bell. Every episode in this series builds on the last. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Be sure to use the link in the description below to grab your free gift, the Creator Mode ebook series, for additional help and support. Every title is built for real beginners, priced to be a no-brainer. Don't miss our milestone episode coming next week. We're talking about your first 100 subscribers, what that number actually means, why it matters more than any other milestone on this platform, and the 7 specific steps to reach it. No theory, no guessing. A real step-by-step plan. You've come a long way since that first episode, and I'm so proud of you for continuing this journey with us. I'm really excited about announcing our next series. It's a surprise, and I think it's going to be a game changer for beginners. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss this series wrap-up and the upcoming new series. Keep going. See you next week.